Hello everyone and welcome to today's game. We have the 6th rank Crimson Tide from Alabama visiting the 13th ranked team in Georgia, and we're going to play 4th period action from that game. But first, a roundup of what has happened in the tournament. And I didn't realise how long it has been since I actually videoed a game. So Troy went to 25th ranked BYU and BYU won 31-21. Game 6 was 20 ranked Iowa at 18th rank Oregon State, and Oregon State came out winning that 21-17. 31st ranked Northwestern went to number 3 rank USC, and USC comfortably won that game 27-7. Game 8 was Texas 4th ranked at Boise State 11th rank, and Boise State actually came out on top of that in overtime 26-23. 12th ranked Texas Tech went to 30th ranked Tulsa and squeaked through 26-24. 26th ranked California went to 24th ranked Michigan State and they just annihilated them 49-12. And if you think that was bad, 28th ranked LSU went to 5th ranked Oklahoma, and Oklahoma just steamrolled those LSU Tigers 51-17. And the final game before today's game and the reveal of this current score, 2nd ranked Utah went to 10th ranked Oregon and they got stuffed as well 42-17. So here we are, 6th ranked Alabama trailing 13th ranked Georgia 10-6 as we go into the 4th quarter of the game. And as usual, I will cut the cards to show that they're not being set up in any way. And obviously I'm using my new set that you probably may or may not have seen the video I did on this, so we're going to use these. So we have Georgia Tech. I'm not going to be using the dice, I'm going to roll the dice, rather than roll these for the sacks or interceptions. I'll use the number off the card that's last used. So we need to turn one card over so we know we've got something going on. So 2nd and 4 at Alabama's 35-yard line, and that's 4-8. The difference here is +4 when Georgia is on offense, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, so it's going to be the starters. And the quarterback for Georgia is Matthew Stafford. So here we go. 2nd and 4 will give us a short pass, and that will be to number 68, who is Noshawn Moreno. So Noshawn Moreno, and so it's a short pass against a run defense, and that will give us a -1/+1. Let's see what happens. 5-5 from Stafford's card is an incomplete pass, and so we go to 3rd and 4 from the 35. 12, 16, so it's going to be starters again. Didn't turn a card over. So 3rd and 4 is going to be a quick pass. Stafford looking for a quick pass. This time he's looking to Sean Chapas, and it is a quick pass against a man-to-man defense, and so that's a +1 -1. Let's see what Stafford can do here. That's 5-5, and that is incomplete. So we go to 4th down and 4 at the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 52-yard field goal if they want to attempt it, which isn't looking good. So they're going to bring the punter on to try and get the punt into the corner. Brian Mims. Could be a fumble on any return. So Mims inside, so he's going to get that ball down and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So they've had the clock for 30 seconds there, and a 35-yard punt, 36-yard punt. It's going to bring the ball out to the 20, and it's going to be first down, kind of a fumble because it's a touchback. So Alabama trailing by 6. Their quarterback is John Parker Wilson, and let's see what's going to happen here. No, I don't need to turn that because I've already got a number there, 70. So first and 10 is going to, for Alabama, at their own 20-yard line. They're going to sweep left, and that is going to be to number 70, who is Roy Upchurch. So it's a sweep left, and their difference is a -2, so that makes it a run defense at the moment. So a sweep left against a sweep left, that's going to be good for the defense. That's going to be a +2. So sweep left then is going to be the right outside linebacker or right inside linebacker, and he's already a 6, so it's going to be a good defensive play. 2-2 is going to lose a yard. And so we will go to 2nd and 11 from the 19 of Alabama. So 2nd and 11. They're going to go inside left. Sorry, they're not. Yes, they are. They're going to be inside left, and that is going to be an inside run by Mark Ingram. (22 - 2) is going to give them the starters. Sorry, no, it's going to give them a nickel defense, and the nickel defense is an inside blitz against an inside left. So it's a +1 - 1 for the defense. Let's have a look what's happening here. Inside left is the nose tackle, who is not on the field, and the middle linebacker, who is not on the field. So they will get a +1. It'll be an alternate defender, but that's not going to be good enough. 4-5. He's going to break through for a short gain, and that gain will be 15 yards, and that will be a first down for the Crimson Tide. So they're going to be 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line, trailing by 4. And Wilson is looking to go for it all here on a long pass, and he's going to try and pass that to Julio Jones. And we're in a run defense, which could be good. Outside blitz against a long pass is going to make no difference. So let's see how Wilson can do with this. 2-2. It's going to be a pass rush, and the pass rush is the left defensive tackle. And remembering that we've got an outside blitz against a long pass, no difference. Left defensive tackle is a pass rush of 5, and it is a 5, so it's a good pass rush by the defense. 63. John Parker Wilson will run. And 6-6 off his scramble. He'll get 1 yard. And he will step out of bounds. So Alabama 2nd and 9 from the 35. That's 9, 18, 16. So the starting defensive line will be on. And at 2nd and 9, we're looking for a medium pass to Julio Jones. And Julio Jones here, so it's a medium pass against a zone defense, and that will give us a +1 - 1 for the defense. Let's see how Wilson does this time. 1-1. He's going to look at the defender, who's got a +1, the strong safety. On a medium pass is a 4. He's not going to managed to defend that, so it complete to Julio Jones. And Julio Jones with a 3-5 will get 14 yards and a first down. He steps out of bounds. So just under 30 minutes left in this game, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 49 of Alabama, and I will be using the ABCD cards. You can get the time in here, and it's on the play. If you look for the fast action cards, that play time is there, and it's free. So if I actually send you these cards, if you ask for them and send me your email address, I'll send them to you once I've talked to ID Jester, because they're his strategy cards, the plus minuses. So here we go, 1st and 10, and it's going to be a run defense for Georgia, and they're going to go for a short pass. So another pass chance by Wilson, and he's going to look to Julio Jones again. It's his go-to man at the moment. So it's a short pass against an inside left key defense, and so that will be no difference. Let's see how he does. 6-5 on a short pass. It's going to be a pass rush, and that pass rush is, unless he's not there, the right outside backer. He's a pass rush of 5. The left guard's pass defense is a 0, so it's a 5, and so the pass rush is good. So they get through to Wilson again, and this time 3-5. It's going to be a sack, so there's going to be a sack, and that sack is by number 98, who is Jeremy Lomax. And so we subtract 1 off this because it's a short pass, so it's an 8-yard loss, and he takes another 40 seconds off the clock. So 2nd and 18 from the 41. It's 1836, so they're going to bring the dime package on here. 2nd and 18, so they're going to go for a quick pass. Turn a card over. Glenn Coffey, and it's a quick pass against a zone defense, so no change there. 5-6. It's going to be incomplete, and we're going to go to 3rd down and 18 from the 41. So 3rd and 18 is going to go a medium pass. He's doing a lot of passing attempts here, and a medium pass to Julio Jones. So it's a medium pass against a man-to-man defense, which will give us a +1 -1. Let's see how the pass goes. 1-6. It's going to be the defender who gets a +1 on a medium pass. Is the free safety Rashad Jones, and that will be a 4. So it's a good pass protection and incomplete. We're at 12 minutes, and it's 4th and 18 from the 41, and Alabama will be forced to punt. So punter is PJ Fitzgerald, and 26 gets him a 41-yard punt. 10, 20, 30, 41. It's going to be poor coverage, but there could be a fair catch, and so the returner will be 73, who's going to be Asher Allen, but his fair catch is a 6, so he's going to take a fair catch. I always take the fair catch if it is given, regardless of what the return is, but it just keeps everything consistent. So 1st and 10. Let's see how long they had the ball for there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1 minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds taken off the clock there by Alabama. So Georgia, 1st and 10 from their own 18. Stafford comes out, and there could be an offensive penalty before we even start here. Let's have a look. The offensive is a 6, so it's going to be a penalty. So a 5-yard penalty. Makes it 1st and 15 from the 13. So that's 15, 30, so they're going to have the nickel, the dime defense on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, no, the starters. So 1st and 15, a short pass. Stafford looking for AJ Green, and it's a short pass against a run defense. So -1 +1, here we go, 2-4. So it's going to be a pass rush. Pass rush is right defensive end, who is Brandon Dederick, and his pass rush is 5 down to 4, and it is a 4, so it's a good pass rush. 65 is going to be a quarterback scramble, or even strangle. So Stafford scrambles 4-6, doesn't get any yards, but he could fumble with a 6, and he's not going to fumble. So 2nd and 15 from their own 13. It's been quite a defensive game this all the way through. 2nd and 15, 28. That's going to be a nickel defense for Alabama. And 2nd and 15 is going to be they're going to try and run this inside right to Noshawn Marino. They've got Noshawn Marino. So it's an inside right against a man-to-man. Against a pass defense. Inside right against a pass, -1 +1. Inside right is the left guard, so he'll get a +1. It'll be a 5, and it's bad coverage by the offense, so he'll only get 2 yards, and 40 seconds go off the clock, with down to 10.5 minutes now. 3rd and 13 from the 15. So the dime package comes out for Alabama, and on 3rd and 13 they're looking to go long. And they're looking to go long to Mohamed Massaquoi. So we have a long against an outside blitz. So no difference. Let's see how Stafford does on this pass. 4-4. It's a pass rush. The pass rush is the right defensive end, who is Brandon Dederick again, and he's going to make that pass rush again. 64, quarterback will scramble again. .14, he's going to break away, and his long is 3, so this could be a timely breakaway here. 15, gets him 21 yards and a 1st down. So he managed to break free from 10. So he's going to get to the 34, and a 1st down for Georgia keeps them in the game, keeps the clock running. 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. So we're going to go to a starter defense again for Alabama, and they're going to sweep left. Georgia going to sweep left, and he's going to look to hand the ball off to Marino. And it's a sweep left against a run defense. That's not going to be good for the offense. For AJ Green, so it's a long against an outside blitz. No difference. Let's see, can Stafford complete this? 2-3. He's going to be the defender, right defensive tackle. There isn't one, so it's going to be complete, and he is going to go for 31 yards and step out of bounds. So they take them right into Alabama territory. 1st and 10 at Alabama's 34-yard line. The defense needs to start to produce here. For Alabama, time is beginning to run out. We're just on 9 minutes now, and Georgia will try an inside run, and it's going to be to Marino, and it's an inside run against an inside blitz. +1, -1, and the inside left is the nose tackle and the middle linebacker. The nose tackle is Terrence Cody, and he's a 5, so it's going to be a 6. He's going to be good defending. So 6-2. He's going to get 3 yards, and lucky, because if it had been bad defending they would have had a breakaway. So 3 yards gained. 2nd and 7 for Georgia at Alabama's 31-yard line. So the defense will stay on. At 2nd and 7, they're going to try another inside run, this time to Richard Samuel. Stafford calling out the signals, and it's going to be an inside left against an inside blitz, which we've already just had. So +1, -1. Inside left, same thing, middle linebacker, nose tackle. So it's going to be bad offense, good coverage. 2-2. He's not going to get any yards on that. But another 40 seconds comes off the clock. We're down to 7.5 minutes. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Brings on the nickel defense for Alabama. And it's going to be a medium pass attempt by Stafford. And he's looking for AJ Green, who got the big gain last time that they needed it. So medium pass against a pass defense. He's going to be a +1 to the defense. Let's have a see what the pass comes out at. 1-6. It's going to go to the defender, and that's the right cornerback. And the cornerback, Javier Arenas, on a medium is a 4, and it is a 4, so it's a good defensive play, and the ball is batted down for an incomplete, and we go to 4th and 7 from the 31, and that will bring up a field goal attempt. They're going to go for this. It is 48 yards, but if they miss it, then they've got to come back from the 31-yard line. So the field goal will be Blair Walsh. Everything's okay. 24 is 35, so he's going to miss. And they'll turn the ball over to Alabama at Alabama's 31. But Georgia took 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock during that drive. Just over 7 minutes left. Alabama will take over on their own 31. And Wilson is going to look to go long, and he's looking for Julio Jones. Bama need to make some headway here. So long pass against a run defense. That's going to be good for the offense, I should have thought. -2 +2. Let's see, can he complete the pass? 4-4 is a pass rush, but the -2 on our left defensive tackle. It's going to bring it to a 3, but it's still a good pass rush. And so let's see what happens. 43 is going to be sacked, and the sack is number 42, Jarius Wynn, who gets the sack. We're going to add 2 onto this next roll because it's a long pass, and he's going to lose 11 yards. So a big loss of distance there. Going to take them back to their own 20, so they're going to be 2nd and 21 from their own 20. Alabama just cannot get a drive going, so they're going to go for a quick pass, and that is going to go to Mark Ingram, and it's going to be a quick pass against a zone defense. So no change, 6-4 on the quick pass. He's going to be the quarterback. He's actually going to scramble. And so Wilson tries to get yards, but he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't get sacked. 3rd and 21 from their own 20. Looking a bit desperate on this drive for Alabama, so that's going to be a long pass, and he's aiming to find Nick Walker, and it's a long pass against a pass defense. So +1 to the defense. Let's see what happens. 4-4. Pass rush. The pass rush is the free safety, and his pass rush is a 0, which becomes a 1. So it's not good enough. So he's going to look for an alternate receiver, and that alternate receiver will be another long pass, and that will be to number 30, who is Julio Jones. It's a 3, it's a 6, it's incomplete. So just under 6 minutes remaining now, and it's 4th and 21 from their own 20, so they're obviously going to have to punt. Fitzgerald will come on, and there could be a kicking team penalty here. Let's see what happens. Fitzgerald from his own 20 gets 44 yards, and it's poor coverage, but let's move it. 10, 20, 30, 44 yards. The return will be from Logan Gray, and it's going to be a fair catch by Gray. But let's have a look at the penalty. The penalty then on the kicking team is a 2. On the punting team is a 2, so there is no penalty. And Georgia will take over on their own 36-yard line, so it's not too bad a position. And 1 minute 40 has gone off the clock. We are now 5 minutes 30 from the end of the game, so shortly we'll be getting used to the special plays shortly, because we'll be within 5 minutes and within 4 points. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Georgia at their own 36, 5 minutes 30 left to play. So they are going to sweep right, and they're going to look for Noshan Marino, and it is a sweep right against a prevent defense. So it's a -1/+1, could be an offensive penalty coming up. Sweep right is free safety or the right cornerback, so that's Justin Woodall will be a 2 and Javier Arenas will be a 2 as well. So let's see what happens. And so it's good blocking by the offense. 4-1 will get them 3 yards, but do we have a penalty? The penalty rating is a 6, so we do have a penalty, and that penalty is on the offense. 61 on a run is a personal foul, and it's going to be 15 yards from the end of the play. So we're going to go forward 3 and then back 15. So 2nd and 23 from their own 24. Is that right? No, it should be at the 25 actually. Let's just check this out. They were at the 36. They went forward 3 and then back 15. Yeah, they should be at the 24. So 1st and 23. So they're going to sweep left. They're going to stay on the ground, keep the clock running if they can, and they're going to hand this off to Moreno 2. And so it's a sweep left against a pass defense. -1/+1. So sweep left, nickel back and middle linebacker. The nickel back becomes a 1 and the middle linebacker becomes a 5. But wouldn't you know it, he still gets a good block. And 3-2 will get him no yards. But another 40 seconds go off the clock, and we're under 5 minutes now. And we're at 2nd and 23 from the 24 of Georgia. And as you can see from this chart, it's not easy to read, but trail by 4-7. A star, which means you use the column A unless it's a 3rd down, and it isn't, so we're going to use A's. Sorry, actually I've got this wrong, because yeah, we're going to use D's because we're leading by less than 8. So it's going to be an inside right, keep the clock running, and it's going to be an inside right to Moreno, and it is going to be against an inside keyed inside right, so it's a +2 to the defense, and an inside right is the center is a 5, so it becomes a 3. So good blocking from the good defensive rush there. 2-4. He's going to gain 1 yard, but he's going to stay in bounds and take 40 seconds off the clock. 3rd and 22 from their own 25. So we're still on D. So it's an inside right to Moreno, and it's against an inside blitz. So +1 -1 inside right, left outside backer, left defensive back. So the left outside backer, it becomes a 5, left defensive back, so it's going to be a 5. So good defense again, 4-4, gets him 2 yards, but more importantly another 40 seconds comes off the clock, and we're now at 4th and 20 from their own 27. So they're going to punt. They'll punt this ball away. Punter is Brian Mims. Just going to get a 31-yard punt, and it's not going to be, it's going to be bounce out. So 1, 10, 20, 30, and they had the clock for 30, 40, 51 minutes, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So Alabama 1st and 10 at their own 42. So it's good field position. Can they make something out of this? They have to. It has to be a touchdown. A field goal is no good for them. So let's see what we've got here. We're under 4 minutes and we trail by 4. So trail by 4, we're going to use A. We'll soon be moving to under 3 minutes, and that will be a different column. So we're using column A here, and so it's going to be a quick pass. Parker Wilson is going to try to get a quick pass off to Terry Grant, and it is going to be against a run defense. Sorry, a man-to-man defense. So +1 to the defense. Let's see if he can get the pass off. 5-5 is going to be the defender of a quick pass, left defensive end, and we are a run defense. So it's going to be a 2, doesn't stop it. The pass is complete, and Grant 4-2 gets 3 yards. Second and 7 from the 45. We're now down to 2 minutes 30, so we're now moving to column A, and we're going to be using, we're now using column C, sorry. So we're going to go for a long pass here, and he's looking for Marquis Mays. So it's a long pass against a zone defense. So +1 for the defense. 3-4. Incomplete. Third down and 7 from the 45. They have to keep this drive going. 2 minutes 20 seconds left. Start a defense on. So with column C, it's going to go for a medium pass, and it's against a pass defense, and he's looking to find Nick Walker. So Wilson looking to find Walker. Quick pass, a medium pass, sorry, against a pass defense. He's going to be a +1 to the defense. 2-6 on a medium. Is going to go to the defender, so the defender of the medium pass is the free safety Rashad Jones, who's going to move up to a 4. So it's good. He was a 3, but he gets the extra 1 for the good defense call, and so 4th and 7 from the 45, and so really they're going to have to go for this. They don't have time. 4th and 7. So they're going to go long again, and this time they're going to look for Julio Jones. Ooh, he could fumble. And it's a long pass against a man-to-man defense. Doesn't make any difference, so he's got to complete the pass really. 3-5. It's going to go to the run receiver, and it's a 3 and it's a 1. It's a completed pass. I need to roll that dice as well. 66. He's going to get him 34 yards, and his fumble rate is 2, so it's not going to be stopped, and so timeout will be called by Alabama as we go down to the 2-minute mark of the game. So trail by 4, less than 2 minutes. 1st and goal at 1st and 10 from the 21. They need a touchdown, Alabama, to stay in this game. So we're going to go with a medium pass, and it is going to go to Julio Jones, trying to win this game. There could be an offensive penalty, and Julio Jones medium pass against the zone defense, and that is going to be a +1. So medium pass against the zone. 2-4 is going to be the defender, so they'll get a +1 right outside backer. On the medium pass becomes a 3, and it is a 3, so it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Was there a penalty though? No, there wasn't. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Second and 10 from the 21, and they're going to go long, and he's going to look for Darius Hanks. First time in this quarter that we've heard of Darius Hanks, and it's a long pass against the pass defense. +1 for the defense, but it's got to be completed first. 1-1. It's a pass rush 6, left defensive tackle. Pass rush of 5 +1 is a 6, so it's successful pass rush. 22 is going to be a sack, and the sack is going to go to 67. Darius Dobbs, long pass, so we had 2 this total here, so it's only 4 yards, so he loses 4 yards, still within range, and 40 seconds come off the clock. 3rd and 14 from the 25. So time ticking away for Alabama. 3rd and 14. They're going to try another long pass. It's against a zone defense. And the long pass will go to Mike McCoy. All or nothing, this and the next play really. Oh, a defensive penalty possible. So long pass against the zone. +1 for the defense. 6-4. Gonna go to the defense, and a long pass is the free safety, who's a 4, becomes a 5, and it is a 5, so it's incomplete. But there is a flag on the play against the defense, and they're a penalty 5. There is a defensive penalty, and it is a 15-yard penalty, so it will only be half the distance. Going to put them on the 13, and it's going to be an automatic first down. So 1st and 10 from the 13 now. They can't use a long pass anymore, so anything long becomes medium. 3rd and 13, 3rd and 10, 1st and 10 from the 13. So there's going to be a medium pass attempt to Marquis Mays. We're in the last minute of this game. 1st and 10, Marquis Mays, medium pass against a zone. +1 for the defence. Let's see what happens. 2-6. It's going to go to the defender of a medium pass, and that is the strong safety. So he's a 3, becomes a 4, so it's complete. It's a good block. And 2nd and 10 from the 13. Brings the nickel defense on for Georgia. So another medium pass attempt. This time he's going to look for Julio Jones. Down to the last 50 seconds of the game. 2 timeouts left though for Alabama. So it's a medium pass against a man-to-man. +1 for the defense. Let's see what if Wilson can get the chance to complete it. 4-3. It's a pass rush. Pass rush is the right defensive end, and he gets a +1. So he becomes a 6. So he's going to get the pass rush. .52 is going to be a quarterback scramble. So Wilson will scramble. Let's see what he gets. 2-3. And he's going to go short. 4-6, 46 short. It's going to be 3 yards. Would have been 12 if it had been anybody but the quarterback, and they're going to have to call the timeout. So he gets 3 yards. 3rd and 7 from the 10. So a medium cannot happen now. Anything long or medium becomes a short. So a short pass, and that is going to also look for Julio Jones. So it's a short pass against a man-to-man defense. There could be a fumble as well. So +1 for the defense. Let's see how the pass goes. 1-3. It's going to be a pass rush. Strong safety on the pass rush is a 0, so it's a 1, so he's not going to make the pass rush. So alternative receiver is going to be changed to a quick pass. It's going to still go to Jones. 6-6 is going to complete it. 55-2 gets him 4 yards, but the 6 off the blue dice means he hasn't fumbled, and a timeout for Alabama. This will be the last play unless it gets out of bounds. 20 seconds remaining in the game. Alabama 3rd and 7 from the 10 of Georgia, trailing by 4. So they're going to try and go to the sidelines, which adds 1 to the defense and subtracts 1 from the offense automatically. So it's going to be a short pass. This is 4th and 7 at the 10. It's going to be a short pass, and that short pass is going to go to Earl Alexander. This is the game, and it is a short pass against a pass defense. So it's a +1 and then another 1 because they're going for the sideline, and even blue will give it out of bounds on a completed pass, and it isn't even blue. 5-5. So we're looking at the defender who's got a +2. Short pass left defensive end. He's a 0, so he becomes a 2, and the pass is complete. 1-3, and he gets 7 yards and steps out of bounds. So there's 10 seconds left, and they're going to get a 1st and 10. from the 3-yard line. So this is it. This is the game. Inside the 3. So it's going to be another short pass. They don't need to go for the sidelines because they can't stop the clock. 10 seconds will finish the game. There's only 10 seconds left. 64, and they're going to try and get this ball to Glenn Coffey. He needs 3 yards, and it's a short pass against a pass defense. So +1, -1. Here we go. 2-4 on the short pass. It's a pass rush, and the pass rush is the right inside linebacker who is not on the field, so they will get a 1 for someone else, but it's not good enough, so it's going to be an alternate chance here. 1-3. It's going to become a quick pass, and it's going to be a quick pass, and it's still going to go to Coffey. 3, 6, complete. This is the game. 1-2, gets 4 yards, gets 4 yards for a touchdown, and the horn blows. What a finish to the game. There is no need for the extra point. The Crimson Tide of Alabama put their final drive together to win this game 16-6. 16-10, sorry. Need to change that, don't I? Because it's not them that won, they won. (12-10). 12-10. With the final play of the game. And let's see what the time was. Georgia had the time the ball for 7 minutes 30. And so Alabama had the ball for 7 minutes 30 there, but on the last play, looking for a short pass, had to avoid the pass rush and take the quick pass option to Coffey, and Glenn Coffey pulls it in for a touchdown, and Alabama, 6th ranked, go through to round 2, beating Georgia 16-10. Our next game will be 22nd ranked Georgia Tech at 27th ranked Pittsburgh. I hope you've enjoyed this game. What a thrilling finish, and I'm really pleased at the way the game ended with the use of my new fast action strategy cards and the timed plays at the end of the game. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm off now to watch the latest Stratomagic football cards and dice game from Sportsman Z, because I really enjoy watching his games. But I really hope you enjoyed this. Hope you like the new cards, and I hope you feel the same as I do, that it's really added to how this game has panned out. But from Georgia, the deflated fans in the stadium leaving, with Alabama driving at the end of the game from their own 42-yard line to win the game with the last ditch pass touchdown to Glenn Coffey. And hope to see you for the next game. Leave me a comment on how you think the game was, and hope to see you again. Thank you. Goodbye.